Morning YouTube, it's Friday the 8th of January and we're now into the new year. Christmas and New Year parties are all over and done with, and the last mince pies have been eaten and there's no more Christmas cake in the kitchen. And today, as you can probably see from the bit of video that I shot before I came in here, it's snowing, so the bike is staying put. As you might recall, when I put that new engine cover on the bike, I was going to try and redo the old one, perhaps get it painted. Well, I've got to this stage with it now. I'll show you some photographs. But currently, I've rubbed it all down. I've masked off where it says Honda. And at the top, where it was peeling, I found that it wasn't actually a paint, this chrome. It's actually like a thin layer of chrome itself. It was quite sharp. So having rubbed it off, or rubbed it back, I used a bit of filler, this stuff, which I got for a bike project that I did quite a few years ago now with my son Daniel. And we rebuilt a motorbike, more about that later. But anyway, I put a little bit of filler in there, and I've sanded it down with a little bit of wet and dry, and it's now completely smooth. And I've also rubbed down the rest of the chrome to give it a key, and I've blanked off where it says Honda. So the whole thing now is ready for paint, but of course the temperature is way below any useful temperature for painting, so I'm not going to do that just at the minute. But I'm going to be giving it a coat of grey primer, and then I'm going to finish it in a black gloss. Then I'll peel off the masking tape, which should leave a nice square or oblong where it says Honda. We'll see how that turns out later on. These are the paints that I'm going to be using. That's the grey primer from Halfords, and that's the black gloss engine paint from Halfords again. £7 a can, not that bad. I've been reading in the press that the National Motorcycle Museum is having a bit of a struggle at the moment. What with all the COVID restrictions and it being closed, they're struggling for finances. So I just thought I'd take this opportunity to let you know that they do hold a monthly raffle. The tickets aren't expensive. I've got myself one. I think if everybody sort of helps out a little bit by buying a raffle ticket, you might win a prize. I think this month's prize is a bike or a bike lift. Quite useful. Check them out online, the National Motorcycle Museum in Birmingham, and I'm sure you'll be able to see that they do need a bit of help. So anything that you can do will be greatly appreciated by them, I'm sure. Back in 2007 and 8, which is a long time ago now, my son Daniel and I, we decided that we were going to try and rebuild a bike. Now, I've no engineering skills at all. I've worked in an office all my life, but I have occasionally tinkered on the odd engine or the odd bike here and there, so I'm not afraid of using spanners. And as it turned out, through the internal mail at work, I managed to get in touch with a chap who worked in Bolton who had a bike which was in need of restoration. He'd actually got it as a project but never got round to doing it, so he was happy to let me have it. We actually picked it up for a song. We got it for £50, I think it was. It was a Honda. Now, I will be giving you more details about it, and I intend to do a little video, probably a two-parter, just explaining what we did. Now, there was no actual videos that we just took photographs, so I shall run you through what we did with the thing and how we built it. As you know, we're still in lockdown now. This is the third one. But I'm hopeful that our plans for this year will still go ahead. As you know, I'm hoping to get away to France, to Normandy in May. And fingers crossed everything should work out for then. But I'm keeping an eye and an ear on the news to see what they have to say about conditions and lockdowns and that sort of thing. Hopefully we'll have all had our jabs by then. We live in hope, and those plans will still be able to go ahead. But obviously I'm keeping an eye and an ear open to see if the Ride With Us people come to me to say one way or another whether or not it can still go ahead. Fingers crossed we'll still get off there. Anyway, just a short one today, so I thought I'd finish off in the usual way by saying look after yourselves, look after the people around you, don't forget the 2 metre rule, and always wear your mask. Stay safe. Bye for now.